Hello beloved, and welcome to your reading. So in this timeless reading, we are going to be looking at what is currently going on. Okay. All right. So we've got two cards there that want to talk to you. Okay. So we're going to be seeing what messages the divine wants to give to you. I always remind you, of course, that these readings are generalized. And so to take whatever is resonating with you, leaving behind anything that is not resonating. Okay. I also always ask you to have your intuition present as I'm doing these readings, because your intuition will elaborate on the messages that are here. Your intuition will make this reading into a more like a personal reading. So your intuition gives power to this reading. That's why it is always important. So let me pop these cards to one side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these cards like this so that you can see them. I'm going to turn my camera around in a moment. Okay. So let's go down and see what is happening. So we have your cards that are on the table. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab our oracle cards as well. I'm just going to move these cards a little bit forward. All right. Okay. So let's grab our oracle cards, and we are using the I Am My Own Superhero oracle cards. As I'm getting these oracle cards, let me remind you that these oracle cards are linked in the description box below for those of you who keep asking for these cards. I also remind you that it is important to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, and also your ascendant sign, because by doing that you get more information about what this reading is all about. You get a complete picture. I'm just going to pop this a little bit higher. Okay, so we have your cards that are on the table. All right, I'm just getting the energies that are here for you. So what I'm feeling that is really prominent for you is this energy of the Six of Swords. This energy is like really like almost like jumping out of this whole reading. So when we're looking at the Six of Swords, is that energy where you are leaving a situation behind and you have help. But the type of help that is here is from the divine. The type of help that is here is from your guides and your ancestors and the celestial beings that walk with you. So what I'm hearing for you is that this movement, this thing that you're leaving behind, some of you are thinking about it, you're overanalyzing the situation, you are just in that energy of just feeling powerless about what is going on. And so this is the perfect time for you to start just communicating with your guides, your ancestors, and the celestial beings that walk with you. And communicating with your guides doesn't have to be complicated. You can just literally start speaking to them. It is that simple, okay? So there is a feeling here where your guides and your ancestors are wanting to really emphasize to you, to scream to you, to shout at you, to say that, listen, you are not alone. We've got you. We are ready. We are willing. Just call upon us to come and help you through this situation. Because why are you trying to do everything alone when you've got a powerful team that is ready and willing to assist you? When you ask, the answer is going to be yes. But what I'm hearing for you is that your guides are saying that without your permission for them to come and assist you, without you asking for them to come and assist you, they cannot just come in. That is against divine law. You have to give them permission to come and assist you. Otherwise, you might want to go through this struggle alone. And if they just jump in and come in and start assisting you, you might get upset. You might just be like, no, I know I was struggling, but I wanted to do this by myself, because it is your prerogative whether you want to go through a suffering, whether you want to go through an experience by yourself. But if it gets too much, I'm really being told to really emphasize this to you, to say that if it is getting too much, it is the time for you to start asking for the help and the assistance that you need, because without you asking, the assistance is not going to come. And when you ask, boom, the answer is yes. Boom, the answer, the assistance that you need is going to arrive as if from nowhere. Okay, so there is that feeling that is there. Because for some of you, this situation, like I said, you have just been going through a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of over-analyzing. You're almost stuck in that situation where you're just over-analyzing the situation back and forwards. Shall I go? Shall I do this? What about this? What about if this happens? What about... Your guides are saying that we can see this situation from a higher perspective. And because we have a higher perspective, we know how to navigate through the situation. We know how to avoid the pitfalls. We know how to avoid the snakes. We know how to help you. So please, child, just ask, tag us in, and we'll be more than willing to step in. So the divine is saying that, listen, as soon as you open up your mouth and ask, things will start happening as if by magic. So something magical is about to happen. Like I said, your guides are there, waiting, ready to jump in. And when they do, it's going to feel like just things, the weight of the world is going to be lifted off your shoulders. And things are just going to start manifesting and unfolding with ease, with joy, with just, there's almost like a skip within your step. There is just like that feeling of being giddy, you know, that feeling of excitement where your heart is just like overflowing with joy, with magical moments. It just feels so good, because now the dark days are behind you. Now this energy of doing everything alone and feeling overwhelmed, now this is way behind you. And now your heart is opened because of the magical moments that keep happening, the synchronicities, everything that keeps happening is just opening up your heart more and more, and the excitement is flowing in. So we have the Page of Swords, and the pages are the messengers. So we can see your messengers that are there now walking with you as you're going through maybe challenges, obstacles that would have been difficult for you to navigate alone. But you are now not alone. The light bulbs are going off. The information that you need is there. Your guides, your ancestors are there, sprinkling again those magical moments, sprinkling the information that you need, sprinkling. It's just like a lot of joy that is connected to this row of cards once you have decided to allow spirit to help you. And as you move forward with this magical type of energies that are here, we now see you in this energy of feeling like life is good. Not only was life magical, not only was life flowing, not only was your heart just bursting with joy, we now see you in the energy of celebration. We now see you in the energy of feeling stable, maybe even moving homes, maybe even moving countries, maybe even moving to the countryside. Maybe some of you are joining a community. There is just something that is bringing that festive type of energy. So as we move forward, maybe this is during the summertime because you're going through that transition. Springtime, things are starting to grow, things are starting to manifest. Summertime, things are starting to really, really be juicy and exciting. So there is stability that is coming in. And not only is stability coming in, we have the fire, we have the passion, we have the drive, we have the celebration. And now we also have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands, this is that energy of expansion. So maybe here you are celebrating the expansion that is being brought about from the energies of the Three of Wands. Maybe something amazing has happened. You have won a business deal. There is just something that is really good, connected to your creativity, connected to your passion, connected to what makes you feel like You are just on top of the world. And so there is some celebrations that are here, and it really feels good. I hope it feels good to you too, as good as it feels to me. So the divine is saying that, listen, you have a lot that is going on. And as you're working with your guides, as you're working with your ancestors, we want you to step into the energy of working in silence, because your guides and your ancestors are going to be speaking to you intuitively. They're going to be sending you signs. They're going to be sending you synchronicities. And because you are on a journey, some of the things that you are going to be feeling like going and doing, if you go and discuss them with your family, with your friends, with this and that, people are going to plant seeds of doubt. And now you're going to be scared about where you are going instead of just being in the energy of trusting. So the divine is saying that I want you to step into the energy of trusting. I want you to step into the energy of moving in silence. Because when you move in silence, you're going to see that your success is going to be doing the talking for you. You're going to be seeing that your success is almost guaranteed if you remember to not share where you're going, your hopes, your dreams, your plans, because your guides really need you to be in that energy of intuitively listening, intuitively taking the action that they're telling you to take, because the action that they're telling you to take is the right action, and your intuition is leading the way. And in doing so, it's bringing celebration and expansion, it's bringing success. But you must understand that you need to work in silence. And this is the reading that I have for you. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye. Bye.